Hey everybody, welcome back to the Crypto Wave. Quick little break in between my job, but it is daytime and not the middle of the night, so that's good. I realize that I probably do a lot of videos on Animal Farm, but you know what? It's just where my focus is at the moment. In crypto, I used to be in 15, 16, 17 things at a time, trying to juggle them, move them around. And it was just getting too tough, to be honest with you, to try and migrate and kind of shift between everything. I was losing track of stuff. I still have my hands in quite a few different things, and I'd be more than happy to start talking about those things. The tricky part with crypto, especially as a YouTube, is some of the stuff I go into is kind of risky, and some things I lose on. And I'm not about to try and sit here and send things out to people that are going to follow or potentially follow, and then they kind of lose out. You know what I mean? Animal Farm, I feel like, is not one of those things. Now, we can discuss some of the things that are in here if you go into the Animal Farm chat. Really, the biggest thing that came out recently, this was, 3 days ago, basically that they finished up all the stuff. They hired somebody on to do the math on it, make sure everything is kosher. They also talked about how the fact that they're going to be doing this lottery scratch-off ticket thing. A little unique feature to it that he mentioned is that the scratch-off ticket will, even if you lose, it almost works as like an NFT. And that NFT will then, it sounds like, get you percentages of revenue based on the people who come after you. So in essence, the more tickets you have, scratch, win, or lose, you hold on to those. They work as NFTs. The more of these tokens or more of these tickets that are sold, a percentage of them is probably going to go to those that are holding the tickets. And so you kind of earn a little bit of a passive income on that. The thing with that is, and honestly, I'll be honest with you, it's kind of unique that he's going to do this whole scratch off ticket thing. I think it's really cool. A couple of features that I hope he brings up and that I hope he does. One is I'm hoping that these NFTs are able to be sent as gifts, so I'm trying to think of it as, what do we do with scratchers nowadays? Well, nowadays people go into the convenience store, buy one, scratch it. If they don't win, they throw it away. Some people go in there and buy, 50 of them, and they go to a holiday party or Christmas party and they hand them all out. They hand out one in each stocking, or, for a birthday, you get a birthday card. It's got a couple of scratchers in there and you never know. So it would be a unique little feature to be able to purchase these and then prior to scratching them, send them to somebody and that kind of stuff. Now, the interesting thing about scratchers also is, unless there's a limited supply, meaning there's only going to be 100,000 of a particular scratch game, there's going to be an unlimited amount of these tickets that are produced. So what does that mean? Well, if you buy, let's say you buy 100 of them off the bat and you're earning interest on all the tickets being bought after you, that percentage is going to go down unless you're buying more tickets. So this is going to be one that's kind of perpetual, that you're going to have to keep buying tickets in order to earn that passive income from all tickets purchased after you. This is just my assumption. He hasn't released any information yet, but it just logically makes sense, in my opinion, unless he found some other unique thing. Like I said, what if he created the first scratcher is only going to have 100,000 tickets? Well, that's a finite number. So if you were to get in early, there's going to be a finite. And now let's say he creates a scratch-off ticket number 2 once that 100,000 is hit, but all those 100,000 still get a percentage of even everything on the scratch-off ticket version 2, or whatever the case is. That might be a little bit different. Either way, you're going to need, in my opinion, you're going to keep needing to get tickets in order to maintain your level of income if you want that. Otherwise, it's going to kind of slowly but surely trickle down. Now, with that being said, I don't care. I think it's an awesome idea. I will definitely get some and play it, just because why not? Am I going to be chasing this? Probably not. It really depends. I really got to see the tokenomics on it. I got to see what percentage goes where, how much goes to everybody. What he did say also is, I think some of it, I think he said some of it, the fees will go towards, this will not only be a standalone project, but also bring in major new capital flow for drip, dogs, and pigs, as a percentage of all BNB used to buy tickets will go directly supporting these assets, which is huge. So that is where my take is. And this goes back to my original statement of this video, is I don't chase a million different things. I am already in here. While I'm in here, let's actually harvest from the garden here. I am, well, not here anymore because the pig pen is closed down, but I am all in on the pigs and dogs and farming, the whole thing. Anybody who follows this channel knows that I'm kind of big on Animal Farm. Unfortunately, it has been paused. But that is also in this news post, which is, it sounds like today is Sunday the 10th. It sounds like there's going to be some announcements this week. Tentatively, although not set in stone, we're going to be going live hopefully by Thursday. Now, what am I anticipating with that? I am anticipating that once we go live, if you follow the chat, it actually cracks me up. There's people who are still coming in there every once in a while saying, is everything paused? Why can't I harvest? And it's like, oh my God, it's been shut down forever. No, you cannot harvest. It's been paused. So with that being said, once everything does finally go live, there's going to be people coming in here and they're just going to be dumping anything they've earned, anything that is earning. And so I would imagine you're going to see a drop in the dogs and pigs tokens. Now, there's also going to be a lot of confusion on Thursday because we still at this point don't know how many pigs we're getting. We don't know what the new ratio is. Everybody's going to have to try and get back into the pig pen. Everybody's going to have to re-go into the dogs. And actually, the dogs is still in there. So, but anything farming that had pig related, you're going to have to get back in there. One of them being the drip, I think it was drip B&B, if I'm not mistaken. And then the dogs B&B. So there's going to be a little bit of confusion on there. But what am I anticipating? I'm anticipating a nice drop in the price of dogs and pigs as everybody who's been patiently waiting for all this time tries to basically exit. It's going to be up to Forex and his team, and then obviously the army of YouTubers behind it, such as myself, that truly do believe in the project, which I do, to try and boost it back up again and spread the word and bring in that capital. And as that capital comes back in, you'll start seeing the dynamic emission rates start increasing or decreasing or whatever the case may be. The farm will kick back in again. Focus going to go back to the lottery, go back to the vaults, go back to the lending he was talking about on Pancake Swap, the lottery, the scratchers. There's a lot of things in the pipeline that I think, although he's probably working it on the back end, a lot of it kind of got put on hold because of this whole debacle that came down. So again, don't be shocked if you see everything tank. It's completely up to you if you're going to get in or out. I'm personally staying in. In fact, I kind of stayed in at my detriment. There was a way to exit these farms, and I should have exited them and put them into Pancakes, so at least I'd be earning something. I could be earning something while all this time was dead, but what are you going to do? What's done is done. I'm going to leave it right where it's at. That way, once everything goes live again, they'll just start running away with mining once again. So that is all I can think of at the moment. Drip did have a nice bounce. That bounce caused it to come up a little bit. Let's see where we're at. A little bit more of a dip. So it got all the way up to, I think it was 41, back down to 36 at the moment. Been hovering around, which is totally fine. Again, once he starts pushing, once we get back on track and we start pushing back into drip and animal farm and everything with all the stuff he has planned, I think you're going to start seeing this price creep back up again. That is about all I can think of at the moment. I know this is a short video. I didn't have a whole lot to talk about. I more just wanted to make sure we went over this update here so everybody's aware. So get ready next week. There is also supposed to be an AMA. That's not official yet, but keep your tabs open for that to keep an eye on it. Once that AMA happens, I think you'll start seeing a little bit of a pump also. And we'll go from there. So I hope everybody's good. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. If you haven't already, like and subscribe, hit the bell, all that good stuff. That way you get notified. My channel is slowly growing, and I very much appreciate it. And I will, once Animal Farm gets back up and running again, I will start trying to do videos on some of the other projects that I've been following, getting into, and all that kind of stuff, just in case you guys are interested. So, all right, guys, everybody have a good one. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.